Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Queenship of the Blessed Virgin Mary edition of Monday Musings. Hope everyone is doing well and enjoying the, again, warm weather. I was called on the carpet yesterday for including weather prediction in my Monday Musings because if you were here for either the 7 or the 9 yesterday, it was downright cold because it was foggy and really, really windy. So that cold was biting, but then of course it warmed up for the 11 and 1 o'clock masses. So I stand corrected on that. It being the end of August, I don't know if you can hear, but there are children out on the playground. So school started last week. As I mentioned last week, we had a first day of school mass for the children, and on the Friday before Labor Day weekend, we'll have a Mass of the Holy Spirit for the students, faculty, and staff of our school. We'll continue the tradition of the children coming to Mass at the 8:15 Mass on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So if you come to the 8:15 Mass, excuse me, on those days, you can expect to see various combinations of our school children. And then we will continue as we have, at least since I've been here, and I think a long-standing tradition at St. Dominic's, is to have a First Friday all-school mass, and that at 9:30. So that's all the school children and any parents who want to come, and usually a few grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles that come to that First Friday Mass, especially those of the students who are singing, reading, or altar serving at that particular Mass. So those are, again, are on First Fridays at 9:30. So it's just always just a little bit of a tight turnaround getting the 8:15 folks out, but fortunately, since we don't have to clean the church anymore, it's a much smoother transition. So this past weekend, we had our dear Deacon John Flanagan at all of the masses except for the one, because he was not particularly known that well in that community. But what I didn't realize when we scheduled is that this past weekend will most likely be, excuse me, will most likely be Deacon John's last weekend with us, and that he will be moving to Montana this week, which, as I say, I didn't realize. So I was taken a little back. I thought we had him for at least another couple of weeks, but I was certainly wrong on that. So we certainly do wish Deacon John all the best and thank him for his over 20 years of service as a deacon in our parish, as well as the 35 years that he and his late wife Joanne were active parishioners and good role models for the younger folks. So that's a little bit of sadness, but again, part of life. He's going to be moving near one of his daughters and her husband. Kind of the reason for the move, because obviously big house, doesn't need that anymore. Anyway, but we do wish you, Deacon John, all of the best, and know that you are always welcome to come home to St. Dominic's for a visit. As I mentioned in the announcements yesterday, that we'll be having representatives from the diocese this coming weekend to tell us about the Gabriel Project, an effective pro-life ministry supporting pregnant women and families expecting children so they can safely bring those children to birth and also support them after the child is born. So we'll be hearing from at the masses after communion announcement, much like the brothers or the Mike Scafani report. And that will be this coming weekend. You will also have the opportunity to sign up if you're interested in serving in that ministry. And the training will be obviously not this Wednesday, but a week from Wednesday in the evening here at St. Dominic. So if you're thinking about that, you can mark that on your calendar. So that is what we have this week for Monday Musings. Just again, kind of getting back in the rhythm of having the school children back with us and gearing up for another year. And of course, we have the parish festival coming up on September 11th. Hopefully, that is already marked on your calendars and that you are planning on attending the fun and the festivities that day, as well as the Mass. So that's it for now. Have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye bye for now.